back to the channel. This is a collection update. I haven't done an update in a couple of weeks there now, so yeah, so I've got some cassettes to show you, a couple of CDs and some vinyl, obviously. So yeah, so just a quick update. So I hope everybody's doing well. Start off with the cassettes. Try to keep this video short. Nobody likes a long video. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few cassettes first that I picked up. First up, from 1991. Excuse me, Slave to the Grind, Skid Row's second album. The lyrics. So yeah, this is the follow-up to their debut album. Another great album. Debut album was a great album too. Some classic tracks in this. I'm sure everybody knows: Monkey Business, Slave to the Grind, Quicksand Jesus, Cycle of Get the Fuck Out, Riot Act, Mud Kicker. Good album. Glad to get that. Have the first album on the way on tape as well. This is one I put up on my other social media pages a while ago. So this is Future Word by Pretty Mage from Denmark. This is a 1987 album, fantastic album. Didn't get it on CD. I had it on a previous video in one of the box sets with all the Pretty Mage first 4 or 5 albums. But I need to get this on vinyl now. Yeah, absolutely love this album. Just some great hard rock. Next up, this is one I've seen on the VC a few times, but this is by American band. I think they're American. Yeah, they are American band. American hard rock band from 1988. So this is Dirty Looks. This is called Cool from the Wire. Very good album. Good hard rock. Has its AC/DC moments as well. Fantastic, actually. I really like this now. It's very catchy. Atlantic Records, 1988. I think they had 2 or 3 and an EP albums released before they went to Atlantic. The big record label move. But this is their first major release, I think, on a big label. I think that was self-released. But yeah, good band. Really enjoyed that. Now, some good tracks on it. So, Dirty Looks, Cool from the Wire, 1988. And this is a cassette that I showed the other night in my pickups, or VCLT from Adrian McGuire. So this is the Metallica 1982 demo, No Life Till Leather. This was put out in 2015, Record Store Day, as you all know. This is the Dave Mustaine, Ron McGovney era. Of Metallica. Sounds great. They did a fantastic job on the reissue of this, so I was delighted to get it. So once again, thank you, Adrian, for that. That was fantastic. Sounds really good. Okay, that's the cassettes out of the way. Now, 2 CDs just. I have a lot of new CDs, but I haven't got time to listen to them. There's just so much happening. I'm slowly but surely getting through my records. Had to move on to records last night as well, so fucking up my eyes. Anyway, first up, this is a CD that I won in Rock and Metal Plus is 100 subscribers, so you've probably seen that video. So this is by the Wild Hearts, UK rock band, alternate rock band. So this is Earth versus the Wild Hearts. This came out in 1994, I believe. I thought I hadn't previously heard too much of the Wild Hearts, but when I heard this album and seen a couple of videos from it, like what songs had they out? TV Tan, maybe Greetings from Shitsville, was it? Sucker Punch as well, it's a good track. So this is a great album, great fun album. This is a great party album. If you're having a party, put this on. Some cracking tunes on it. Ever Alone, third track on it is absolutely fantastic. Love that song. Yeah, spun this a good few times. Great fun. My baby is a head fuck. Love shit. Caffeine Bomb. Love you till I don't. It's great. I'm sure you all know the Wild Hearts. I have bought a few Wild Heart vinyls since I got this now because I do really like them. That's that CD. And next up, a 2022 release. So this is by UK heavy metal band Eliminator. This is album Ancient Light. This came out recently. It's not out in vinyl yet. I'm hoping that it is coming out in vinyl. I'm pretty sure it is on Dissonance Records. So this was the follow-up to Last Horizon. Another fantastic album by them, their debut. On Back in Black. If you haven't heard this, really check it out because they are a great band. Absolutely love it. But in my opinion, this is even a step up. Ancient Light is a step up. It's fantastic. Just great heavy metal. Really throwback to the 80s. Very Iron Maiden-ish and Judas Priest. A lot of kind of twin guitars in it. Sounds very Maiden-ish. And it's fantastic. Great vocalist. What's the vocalist's name? I wrote his name down because I won't remember. Danny Foster. What a great singer he is. Yeah, he has his Iron Maiden moments. There's a couple of tracks on this I was listening to, and could have sworn he was Midnight from Crimson Glory. Check out the song The Sculptor and the Stone Lady. It's the 5th song on the album. If parts of that doesn't sound like Midnight and Crimson Glory, I don't know what to think. I had it on and I just fucking had to realise that I wasn't listening to Crimson Glory. But fantastic guitar players, great solos, very melodic, just very brilliant. Excellent band. I'm hoping that comes out in vinyl because I really do want it. So yeah, another 2022 release, Eliminator and Ancient Light. Check it out if you haven't heard them. They're really good. Okay, now let's get into some vinyl. Yeah, a lot of vinyl to get through. So this is stuff that I've, not today, but this is stuff that I've actually really properly listened to. So okay, an old album from 1984 first. Pick this up second hand. So this is Rush, Grace Under Pressure. This is Rush's 10th studio album. 1984, said, yeah, 1984. This is the very first album of Rush I heard. We had on cassette back at home years ago, obviously, 1980s. Fantastic album. It's probably my favourite Rush album. Mainly probably because of the reason that it was my first full Rush album to hear. Absolutely love this album. There's not really much to say about Rush. You know what I mean? Everybody knows Rush. Amazing 3-piece. Geddy, Alex and Neil. R.I.P. Neil, what an amazing drummer. Sounds great, and this is more of the kind of synthy period for Rush, obviously because it was in the 80s, the time period, but Distant Dirty Warren, After Image, Red Sector, Red Enemy Within, Body Like Kid Gloves, Red Lenses, Between the Wheels. Absolutely, start to finish, cracking album. Absolutely adore Rush, one of my favourite bands, and this is definitely my Rush favourite album. So yeah, delighted to pick that up at a good price and some brilliant condition the vinyl is. Okay. Next up, just get a wee swig of water here first. Okay, back to the new wave of British heavy metal. Now, just when I was doing a little bit of reading up and following about other bands, this band kept propping up. I think they're actually on that compilation, that Neat Records compilation as well. One of the tracks is All Systems Go. Anyway, so this is a cheap pickup on Amazon. This, if anybody's into the new wave of British heavy metal and they haven't got this record in the collection and they're looking for mouthful, it's very cheap. It's under 12 quid at the moment, which is fantastic. It's a double album. So this is Hell and Back, the Big Four, the Hell and Back anthology. So this is a double vinyl. This came out in Back in Black as well. So it's a bit of a history about the band there. As I say, double vinyl, fantastic. So Hell and Back were from the northeast of England, I believe. I'm just getting out the vinyl here. It came on white vinyl as well, which is pretty cool. Double white vinyl, so yeah, excellent. These guys from the northeast of England, heavy metal band, one of the early new wave of British heavy metal bands. These are one of the guys that didn't quite make it. Made 2 albums, an EP before the 2 albums, but due to lack of interest and the comparisons between Van Halen, I think they just weren't successful. When you listen to it, you will understand the references to Van Halen. A lot of it does sound very Van Halen, even the vocals in some of the songs as well, especially on the second album. They released 2 albums, as I said, an EP, the 2 albums. I'm just going to get the names right to be sure. Now Hear This in 1983, great album, really enjoy it. And then they released the Big H in 1984, and unfortunately that was the end of Hell and Back. They just kept being thrown in the category of Van Halen the whole time. They were actually called Halen Back by a lot of people in the press as well, like Halen Back, yeah. So but it's an excellent band, really good stuff. So on this edition here, you've got the EP, you've got the 2 full albums, and there's some other singles or something releases as well. It could be demos as well, but it's fantastic value. If you're into the new wave of British heavy metal, this is just solid heavy metal from the UK. Back then, 83 and 84, as I said, unfortunately they just didn't make it. Couldn't get gigs apparently. I don't know why, but yeah, check it out if you haven't already checked it out. You probably know them, some people, but I didn't really know much about them. But I'm really glad I picked that up. Okay, up next, a reissue just came in this week. So you've probably seen the thumbnail. Man, it's one of my favourite albums. As I said about all the Sabotage reissues so far, they've all been fantastic reissues, and which they have. So so this is Hall the Mountain King from 1987. What can I say? Do have the original pressing from back in the day, Atlantic Records. This is going to be retired now. It's going to get a nice, well-earned break on the shelf. It's been played that much, but yeah, this came on a double gatefold. I know some people have shown it this week. I think Andy has shown it in his video, but doing a great job Air Music on these Sabotage reissues. This is an amazing album. This is a 10 out of 10 album for me. Always has been. Absolutely love it. There's not a bad song on it. It's an album you can put on start to finish and really enjoy. This came on gold vinyl, nice labels. Also came with some inners, bit of history about the making of Hall of the Mountain King. Fantastic. Also in this, it came with a 7-inch single. Nice cover, same as the back cover of the album. So in this you have This Is Where You Should Be, and you have Hall of the Mountain King live in Cleveland in 1987. This Is Where You Should Be was a track that was recorded around the time of Hall of the Mountain King. Didn't make it on the album, and it has subsequently, right, been released on Lost Track editions. I have it on already. I heard it before. I have it on. It's on Sabotage Unplugged. This Is Where You Should Be. It's on that CD, and it's also on Sabotage Lost Tracks and Acoustic Songs. Good song, kind of a ballady kind of number, but yeah, Hall of the Mountain King. What a great reissue. What a brilliant album. Must have in any metal collection. Definitely a 10 out of 10 album for me. I love it. It's fantastic. Okay, up next from 2015, a bit of epic doom metal from Sweden. This is Sorcerer, and this is In the Shadow of the Inverted Cross. This is Sorcerer's first album. These guys have been out for years. Prior to this release, they had loads of demos out. Would love to get them. I have the other two Sorcerer albums, Crown of the Fire King and Lamenting of the Innocent, double gatefold. This is on Metal Blade Records. Let me see what came with this, if anything. I don't think anything came with this. I think it's just on standard black wax. Yeah, but Sorcerer, amazing band. For the last year or so, they've been releasing cover versions of Saxon and Ozzy and Black Sabbath stuff, and it's only available digitally. Unfortunately, they're making fantastic covers album. I wish they would release it on a hard copy, or whatever you want to call it. Fantastic album if you're into Candlemas, Trouble, that sort of thing. If you haven't heard these already, man, I'm amazed. Christian Niemann from Exterion is a guitar player in the band as well. Anders Engberg is one of the best metal singers going. I've said that before in other videos, and I stand by that totally. He's an amazing singer. My favourite songs on this are The Dark Tower, The Sorcerer, Sumerian Script, and Prayers for a King. It's my all-time favourite, it's my favourite, what do you call it, song by Sorcerer, Prayers for a King. Check out the video on YouTube for Prayers for a King. If you're into this kind of metal, epic doom metal, you'll be hooked instantly, because it's fucking solid, lads. Brilliant riffs, brilliant everything. It's just fantastic. I love it. Don't mind saying it's fantastic, because it is fantastic. Okay, I have another 2022 release. Just listened to this album again this morning for probably a third or fourth time. A band I didn't know, they're from South Wales. They're a modern death metal band, I believe. I thought it was more deathcore, but I've been told that they're modern death metal with hardcore elements. Don't know their previous two albums. I had two albums and a compilation album, I believe, in the middle of it, maybe before this. But anyway, this is Venom Prison, and this is Erebus. This isn't out too long. There's the band. As you can see, the band is female fronted. That's Larissa Stupar there. That's what sort of hooked me on that. I've seen two videos of this band, didn't know them. Watched the two videos, and yeah, straight away, gotta have this album. Judges of the Underworld and shit, I can't remember the name of the other song, but great band. I found some of it sounded like very Angela Gosso, Arch Enemy, early Arch Enemy stuff, but it's not all like that. It's a lot heavier than that. It's just solid. This is going to be a big album at the end of the year, I imagine. Fantastic, really heavy. The vocals, she's a fantastic vocalist, as I probably said. A couple of great tracks on this. Judges of the Underworld, which is the video. Nemesis, best song on the album is the last song on side one's Pain of Ozius or something like that. I can't pronounce the fucking thing, but yeah, loads of brilliant riffing, loads of breakdown. It has kind of deathcore elements for me, but I don't mind it because it's just fantastic. Production on this is amazing. Some great riffs, breakdown, can be very aggressive at times. The album as well. There's a song on it, Gorgon Sisters. Yeah, there's a breakdown at the end of that, and the riffing is just fantastic. But yeah, as I said, what else? Have anything else written down with these fuckers? No, from South Wales, third album. This came out in Century Media Records. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't heard them. I'm probably late to the party with them, but really enjoyed that. I will check out some of the roller stuff, and it's it's going to be a big album this year, I think. So really like that one. And the very last piece of vinyl for today, you'll probably be glad to hear. This is something that I picked up also in John's prize winnings. Spun it a few times, get a good listen to it. So this is by UK Death Doom, Swampy Dead Doom band. This is the Delta Death Sirens, and it's by Slime Lord, out on Dry Cough Records. I think this was remastered or re-released in 2020. It came out in 2019. But yeah, love this. This is a 5-track, I don't know if it's album, EP, mini album, whatever you want to call it. It's only, I'd say it's about 20 minutes or so long. It's got 5 tracks, but it's great. Very atmospheric, as Mark G and the guys said, very swampy and doomy. It's not doomy, it's slow. I can understand why the swampiness comes out of it, because it's just trudging along and you just can't lift your feet. It's trudgy. And then it just picks up here and there with some brilliant riffs, and very atmospheric. This is obviously it's only 5 tracks. This is the sort of album you want to put on, so let the 5 tracks play, and it's just really atmospheric. Loads of sound effects, and it's creepy, and vocals are really dirty and swampy as they go by. But yeah, really love this. I think they have another one out, Moss Contamination. I think it's only out on maybe cassette or CD at the moment, maybe cassette. But I'm waiting for the vinyl release, which is happening soon, I believe. Johnny was telling me that, Johnny Mac, and so yeah, there's the inner, very cool inner with the bands, the names like Orc, Moss, Lord Disorder, the vocalist, Mud and Croc. Yeah, very swampy, boggy, doomy stuff, but very good. I really like this now, and it came on a, if I can find out, I can never find the end of this one here. I found it, yeah. I've shown this already in John in the winning video, but yeah, hope I can get the green on that now. So it's kind of swampy, mossy green, but yeah, good way to end the video. I really enjoyed that. Slime Lord, cool, and I've got a Slime Lord patch for my jacket. Yay! But yeah, that's it, guys. That is episode 40, I believe. Yeah, some great stuff. Delighted with all that stuff that I have there now. Picked up some really good stuff. So yes, so let me know what you think, guys. If there's anything there that you bought yourself, or you have, or you've heard and you don't think shit of it, check out that Hell and Back if you're into new wave British heavy metal. As I said, it's under 12 quid at the moment for that double black on black release. It's fucking amazing price. Definitely worth checking out. And that's it, guys. I will see you all sometime for the next video. Hopefully another week or two anyway for another update. Yeah, cheers. Keep rocking, guys, and stay safe.